Okay, guys, let me ask you a question. What do you know about modern warfare? If you know about war, how do you know war is being fought before? Of course, they were using technology. They've had technology long before we were born, long, long ago. If we want to go back, we go back to the Egyptian pyramid and other pyramid that we have around the world. And then to our modern day, we're talking about Elon Musk, who actually has a SpaceX, creating genius ideas when it comes to technology. But today, in our recent year, we have somebody younger who is transforming warfare into something else that we are about to witness. The only things, in fact, he's transforming it to something we only see on video games and movies, of course. Maybe this technology has been there for a long time, but we were not ready. We were not ready to see it. I know about James Cameron, the director that directed Titanic. There's this article I was reading saying he wrote the Avatar script long before Titanic, and he wanted to produce the Avatar before Titanic. He's also a scientist, but he went ahead to produce Titanic. Why? Because he felt that the industry wasn't ready for him and the world wasn't ready for him and the technology that were available wasn't ready for the kind of movie he was about to create. And then he waited, but while he was waiting, he didn't just wait. He produced and direct Titanic. Now, you know Titanic is a blockbuster movie. It was everywhere. It's still a blockbuster movie. Is a movie that can never age. Fast forward, he felt like, okay, well, since Hollywood is not yet ready for me, the world is not yet ready for me, I will create I will create a technology that will suit what I want to do. And then he went ahead to invent the camera he used in producing and directing Avatar. Now, can you see that we have geniuses who have been thinking ahead of time, and there are technologies that has been ahead of that has been created long ago. All they're doing is they're waiting for the world to be ready for them. Now, fast forward to today, we're talking about someone who is born September 1992, on the 19th of September 1992. So approximately, he should be 33 years old. Now, this guy is a genius when it comes to technology. His name is Palmer Freeman Luckey. He is changing the story about modern warfare. Now, for most of you who don't know about Palmer Freeman Luckey, is an American entrepreneur who founded Oculus VR Design and Oculus Rift, a virtual reality headset that revitalized the VR industry. He also co-founded Anduril. Now, Anduril is a defense tech company. This guy is converting technology, AI, into something else. It uses AI and autonomous system to modernize the US military. Luckey began experimenting with VR design in his parents' garage as a teenager. Now just imagine 1992. Well, they said the geniuses, one of the world greatest geniuses are those born in 1992. And because they experienced the analog and the digital together. So they really experienced the transformation of how the world was revolving or is revolving right now. Okay, let's not waste your time and let's jump into the video about this glorious thing Andrew is working on. Okay,
to be the core of our market success. And like that's what fans want. They're like, oh my God, this is great. They're going to stop making these kind of social justice pieces and make us the things that we actually want. The investors love it because he says they're going to make money.
Makes sense.
Yep.
So speaking of making things.
Oh yeah.
Bust out the helmet, son.
All right. So I'm going to take this off.
Okay.
Sorry.
Give me 30 seconds. I'll make you
have to skip
20%
the
more on
adverts.
your e-commerce, TikTok, and Facebook ads. Actually, only take 10 seconds.
So I've been working on head-mounted displays for a long time. I created the Oculus Rift when I was 19 years old, living in a camper trailer in my garage. And that was really the virtual reality headset that changed the industry, sold that company for billions of dollars. And now that I'm working in the national security space, I've continued to believe that virtual reality, augmented reality is going to be a critical part of our military. So the ability to have night vision, thermal vision, but also the ability to see where all the bad guys are, see where all the good guys are, by fusing everyone's view together. Think of it almost like a hive mind. If I'm able to see something, you should be able to see it. If a drone can see it, you should be able to see it.
This is a
Even if
video
it's on the
game
other
thing
side of
we're
a
seeing
building,
right now.
you should be able to see it and effectively have X-ray vision. And I should be able to command and control all these other systems using this heads-up display interface. It's, I mean, none of what I'm saying sounds that crazy, right? It just sounds like any science fiction film. These are ideas that have been around for
That's what
100
it is.
years, but only very recently has it become possible. So this is a new product that we just announced at the Army's conference yesterday. We've been working on it for years, using our own money. No taxpayer dollars were used to create it.
With
It's
all
called
this
Eagle Eye.
technology, this is what all the things that this is what this helmets will enable you to do. And it is not that big. It's just like a normal regular helmet. That's crazy. So
And it is an integrated ballistics shell. So you've got a helmet, you've got hearing protection, you've got thermal sensors, night sensors, signals intelligence sensors that allow you to detect where cell phones are, where radios are, see that in your view. It even detects where gunshots are, shows them exactly where they're placed and how far they are.
So this is this is a recreation of it. So this is like
this is a video feed of what it is like to use the system. So I've got the helmet on here, and then what I have is this pair of augmented reality glasses.
change the lens.
So basically, I can take these glasses and I put them on. These sync with the helmet and with these sensors. So I can, for example, see where my gun is pointing. I can see where every enemy is. I can see where all of my buddies are. I can see.
You know,
so like,
one thing I want to know again, I want to find out is this helmet, I mean, is the glasses useful without the helmet? Is it useful? That's one thing I want to know. Please, man, this shit is just blowing my mind because this is something we play on video game because seeing this in personally or more, no be smart, you know, or more technology, man, hey.
the view that's coming up here where you're going to notice a drone picks up a guy behind that container over there. And what's going to happen is when he walks behind that container, I'm able to continue to see where he is and what he's doing. So here's Ghost X is the drone that's watching. So just watch for a moment. So the blue force is my friendlies. So see that little right-hand corner where it sees behind the containers? They're tracking where the bad guy is. They're tracking where my guys are. And then watch when they go behind the container. So I can actually see through it and watch. Now they're engaging the guy over there and he's down.
wow.
Imagine a guy's coming over a hill.
Okay.
And
there's something I noticed here, right? If you notice, I'm gonna take this back a little bit. No, I mean, you can also take it back. Don't worry, you can take it back. So if you notice when they were behind the car, you couldn't see them. I couldn't see them. But when they were behind the container, I could see them. So, are you thinking what I'm thinking? All right, let's continue. Sorry.
to engage him. So actually, I'm going to pot on the mission shield. There we go. So this is a system that allows everybody to basically be operating as one combined hive mind, where you can all share a view of the world. And by the way, this view that I have, it's shared now with all of the robots as well. So anything I see, like let's see I see someone inside of a building, every drone and every person now sees that person where he is. It's so
crazy.
crazy that I was born at the right time to actually get to build
Just
all
like
this
what I
stuff.
said
Because
in the
you know
beginning.
Robert Heinlein, the science fiction author who did Starship Troopers?
Okay.
He was literally writing about these ideas of mobile infantry that's wearing mech suits and ballistics prediction, like helmets that show you the bad guys, give you radar feeds, give you night vision, give you thermal vision, the ability to do ballistics targeting, where it calculates where the wind is going to blow you around and where it's going to go. He was literally writing about this in the 1940s.
By the way, this helmet looks cool. It looks cool. You know, you can just walk up anywhere with it in this, you know, cold season with the snow, and you will still look cool. And, you know, look at what he's saying. You know, I just spoke about John Cameron, and I'm telling you, the truth is, I just started watching this for the first time. You know, I've only seen like a short clip about, you know, him talking about the helmet online. You know, just like a 10 seconds video. But this is the first time I'm watching this thing full. And I made this reaction without knowing what he's going to say next. So, as I'm recording, I'm still playing at the same time. So the first video I made was, you know, before I'm watching this. And you can see he's actually saying almost the same thing I said. So it's like we who were born in the same era, we kind of think alike, but this guy is a genius. You know, his own thinking is now way beyond mine, you know. I don't know, with the technology aspect, but, you know, we have same common kind of thinking, that kind of a thing. So we continue.
I mean, we're talking about almost 100 years ago, and we happen to be born in the right time. So, you know, too late to explore the seas, too early to explore the stars, but just in time to build Eagle Eye.
You're in the right timeline.
Please,
I
give
am
me
in
my
the-
flowers. Give me my flowers. I'm also a genius. You can see he's just saying the same thing. I made my own explanation with James Cameron, and he is doing, you see, and I'm good. So we continue.
Right time.
Do you ever feel like it's a simulation because of that? Do you ever feel like you're living in some sort of bizarre simulation? Because otherwise, like, why you? Why do you have such a unique existence? Why are you so fortunate?
Oh,
why are all these cool things happening for you?
It's like I'm reliving my nights here in the room with you. No, I ponder it a lot because, I mean, look, we talked earlier about how I would only be able to pull off these things I pulled off if I continuously succeeded
A lot of green lights.
and over again. And it does
Yeah.
make you think, like, what are the odds of that? Is it more likely that the world is a simulation or not? And I think actually it just comes down to, I'm a spiritual person. I believe in the existence of a higher creator, of a higher power. And I feel like there's actually a lot of
Wait, me and this guy, we have something in common. Me and this guy, we have something in common. Okay. I think I also need, you know, I need to start putting my own ideas into work. So bad that I've been in Nigeria, you know, where the dreams have been suppressed. But thank God, God's so kind. Right now, I'm in America where I can explore my dreams. I can, you know, make it into utilization for the good and betterment of everybody. So, sorry, let's continue.
similarities between that and believing in simulation theory. I mean, like when people say, "Oh, it's all a simulation." Is that really so different from having a universe that was created by an all-powerful being? Like
Right.
you could, like, it's almost. I often feel like simulation theory is just normal religion wrapped up in a package that a person who claims to be a-religious can partake in. They're like, "No, I would never believe in a sky daddy. I just believe that we live in a world created by a higher being and that he's watching our every move and learning from it and helping us along the way." I don't know, man. That's you're hitting on a lot of the tenets of
Well,
major
there's also
world
like
religions.
what were they trying to write down when they were writing the initial religious texts? Like, what were they actually describing?
Okay.
When you're talking about something that's an oral
All
tradition
right,
for
let's go into another topic right now. But guys, you can see how technology has come to another dimension. Now, we will also be covering the video about how he's going on with the Anduril project, the wingman drone fighter jet. On them, it is powered by AI. This guy is a genius. You really need to check up things he's been doing. So I'm gonna leave you a link to below, a link to his page, and you can get to check out things he's been doing, you know. And please do not forget to like, subscribe this video, share if you find it interesting, and give it to another free thinker like us, you know. And we can see how the world is more advanced, or it has been advanced a long time ago. It's just that they're just releasing those things to us now. And please, peace out. Love you.